What's going on out there, people? What's the word? Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and please share, man. Please share, man. A lot to talk about out here, man. A lot to talk about out here, people. What's going on out there in New York City, man? Look like people is enjoying the new mayor. Look like he's down to earth. He used to be a rapper, from what I'm hearing. Say we got a new mayor that was a rapper, down to earth, Muslim. I guess he can relate to a lot of things that's happening in New York City. This is going to be a very interesting ride. It's going to be a very interesting ride because he's speaking about not letting ISIS come to the city and snatch people up to deport them, and especially it being deported to places that they never even been. And not only that, even the ones that are actually from where they're going to deport them to never been there before because they was raised here in our country. So they never even been to where they are from. That's what's crazy, and I know that's a scary feeling to be sent somewhere where you don't know nobody, man. Or know how to maneuver or move around. It's all a crazy thing. It's crazy and it could be very dangerous. Very dangerous. Or know how to maneuver. It's getting spooky out here, y'all. But yeah, this food stamp stuff getting out of control. I did a take on it before November even kicked in, and I was telling and speaking to people, man, y'all gotta be on cruise control with the thinking y'all can wild out. They running up in the Walmart saying we ain't getting no stamps, we taking food. Thanksgiving is coming, we taking. That's not gonna stop y'all from going to jail. It's not gonna stop y'all from going to jail, man. So y'all got a lot to think about for taking, some petty food and all that, instead of trying to figure out other ways and other means to manage your money and other ways to get money. And I know it's rough, but you got to think about it. And then they're trying to say people is being lazy, taking food stamps for granted instead of wanting to do better in life. Excuse me. And those are one of the reasons why I guess Trump was saying he's shutting all that type of stuff down, shut down Section 8. If Section 8 gets shut down, oh man, this gonna be a terrible time. It's gonna be a terrible time, state to state, throughout our country, because the food stamps already showing that already. So we got to be on our A game, and we got to stick together. Got to come up with a formula instead of the first thing jumping in your mind is running out somewhere and stealing, man. To the point where people gonna have to be on their A game and being on point. The people who trying to rob them for money. Hopefully the robbery rate don't go up. We got to look into that. We got to make sure that that doesn't happen. And he said, yo, I just want to say food stamps are legit a blessing, not to be abused. That's pretty much why they saying they getting rid of it. They saying they gonna give out half to the people or to some of the people. And I don't know if they think that's gonna stop what the type of crimes that's getting ready to happen, because some people don't want to hear none of that, and they'll take their chances. And then when you go to jail, what you gonna do then? Your bail gonna be bigger than what you could have paid for it. Figure out a way to get some money. People get together and team up, because it's gonna get crazy, man. It was already rough out here, even with food stamps around. Now it's getting ready to get worse. And getting back to the new mayor saying he's gonna stop ICE from coming through New York. And Donald Trump was asked that question on a panel somewhere. I seen it earlier. And they said that the new mayor saying that he's going to stop ICE from coming through and deporting people. And he's saying that that's really illegal for that to be done, especially if the people was born here and are originally from this country, and they are deporting them and sending them, to a country where they come from, but they never been there before. Don Hector said, I don't think he's going to be able to keep ICE out of New York. I was wondering the same thing. How is that going to happen? I was wondering the same thing. I was wondering, man, what political control he would have over that, or political power he would have over telling the president or the powers to be that control the government that they can't come to this specific city and do the things that they've been doing in other cities. But Donald Trump said, well, if he think that he's going to do that, then we're going to go and lock him up too. That's what Trump said. And I'm like, wow, Trump on some gangster for real. No doubt, Bull Seat. Appreciate it. Vice versa. It's going to get hectic, man. And I feel bad for the people that's getting deported that was born here. They born here, which makes them an automatic U.S. citizen. So if they're automatically a U.S. citizen, and they can prove it, why could they be allowed to just send people back? They saying that's against the law for that to even happen. And then they saying also that Trump allegedly, after he finished with office here, when his term is up, he might even get arrested for doing that, because he's saying that's against the law to send people and deport people that is originally from here just because they are They have their roots from those other countries, but they've never really been there, or even if they visited, but they are originally from here. And you sending them back and you're not doing the proper protocol. They just see anybody that looks Spanish, Mexican, or whatever, that look like they don't belong here, throwing them in the car, slamming them. I done seen them slam a lady to the ground like they just criminals. Like wow, they really can do that? And I guess they can. And they be getting away with it. And I don't know if the the officers that work for the ICE is enjoying this or what. You can't just do a regular, make them put their hands behind their back. You gotta slam women. Like it's just gotten out of control. It's like they got permission now to do it how they want to do it. Don't play with them. Just throw them on the ground. That's deep. That's deep. And I'm looking like, what kind of power they have to come and lock the mayor up for trying to protect the city? Detrius, salute. Ro, I see you. What kind of political power do they have, or do the mayor have to stop it? And or if it's against the law to send people back to a country that just their roots come from, but they was born here, which means they're a part of this country now. How could the president have that power? So, which meaning, how could the president, if the mayor of New York is doing the right thing and stopping them from breaking the law, how could they go and lock him up? What would be the charge for that? It's like now, people, the political, our political leaders is turning into gangsters now and just doing what they want to do. This is getting deep. Every day I'm watching. I gotta watch something to see what this is all about, man. I don't know. Our cousin might look like they're Spanish or are they sending Africans back to Africa? No, I haven't seen none of that. But one of our cousins that might look like fit the description, and they throw them in the car and they just ship them overseas somewhere, and they don't even got no people over there. How would that work? That's like crazy, and that's scary. Just minding your business, going to the store, but you look like you might be Spanish, or you look like you might be fit the description of a immigrant that shouldn't be here. They don't even allow them to go and get the credentials, or somebody to bring the credentials. This this is crazy. And also, y'all gang members better pay attention because they trying to send y'all over there to the jails overseas for being a gang member. Especially, meaning they can prove that you are an active gang member and you're a part of something and been doing corrupt things. You will lose all your rights as a United States citizen. Now you are considered an outcast, and they gonna send you to them jails where they sleep on a thin blanket on concrete. Use the bathroom with a hole in the ground. That's crazy. Dietrich said, but remember we're being desensitized, so when they start martial law, right? So they doing what you saying? They separating everybody or got everybody scrambling so they can't put together a routine to go against the the opposing when this martial law starts. We better tighten up and stick together and get together, man. That's why I be doing all this talking that I'm doing, because we are all over the place worrying about hurting each other and other, man. Because when it starts, the ones, our culture that is sticking together, It's a lot of our culture got some little secret movements going on, and they're organizing unity and being together and sticking together. They gonna be the ones that survive that smoke. When the smoke clear, a lot of us gonna be in that ground, 6 feet under somewhere, unless we get with some people that's gonna know how to maneuver and know how to maneuver without being inside somewhere. You're gonna need to know how to maneuver out there in the woods and know how to get low, and you're gonna have to know how to defend yourself and stick together, defending yourselves together, man. That's what we need to start working on. And I can see desensitizing by making the money short, low, got people scrambling all over the place, so now they can't think. We can't think now because we too busy worrying about trying to get some money and making things work. Then when they come step right in and swoop on in, we are caught off guard now. We caught off guard. Now it's time for our stronger minded people, because it's a fact that some people minds are more strong than others, more brilliant than others. Got to get together, man. And it's gonna take some people with some money, with some to help fund sticking together. Because if a person got to put in time to figure out what's the plan, how we need to move, how we need to train each other, that's gonna take away from actually. But what's gonna stop the people, or what's gonna be able, or what will be the plan for people to stop doing what they're doing, to get together to figure out how to be prepared for martial law? A lot got to happen, man. A lot got to happen, man. Russia, what up? A lot got to happen. Cause we all over the place right now, man. When I start talking that talk, man, I don't know. When I start talking that talk, bro, that's crazy, man. I don't get it. I can hit my peoples up there that do direct with this YouTube stuff, cause I ain't feeling that.